Hey guys. So in a little bit, I'm gonna be bringing in Lani for the client interview. It's really beautiful back here today. Such a pretty day. So I'm gonna be playing a trailer and then we'll start at the top of the hour.
I learned a ton from this event.
Group Convert, we're passionate about really helping coaches and entrepreneurs really get to the next level.
Her team is absolutely amazing. Like, she has gathered the best of the best of the best.
Who wants more money?
Yeah! And if you think you're not ready, they get you there. Like, I can see it.
To me, it's about hanging around with legendary entrepreneurs. If we want to live life like legendary, then we have to hang around with people are legendary.
The reason why people need us is because we save them time and money.
The biggest transformation I experienced here was to just keep dreaming bigger.
Overall experience, being able to connect with other entrepreneurs has been fantastic. Met a lot of really, really cool people, a lot of interesting ideas, and it's always great to be around other like-minded people that are really making a difference and are passionate about what they do.
So I came to Group Convert Live because I love networking, and this is like the most fun and engaging way to meet really cool people doing cool shit.
Kim is super genuine and super intelligent and super smart, so I know that Kim is real deal.
This is really the first time that I've got absolutely every single thing that I needed from me to grow my business, like my sticky points, completely answered.
Everything that I learned here today really opened my eyes to some new way of doing things, some new ways around automation, new ways around using software in our funnel. They're really on the cutting edge of what they're doing here with marketing.
She just seems very genuine. She comes across as very sincere. I enjoyed being around her. She has a heart of gold.
Really having people just get epiphany moments of, I never even thought about doing it this way. I never even thought about my business this way. And I think that that is some of the juiciest elements and juiciest stuff that I like to see at these events.
Huge thing for me is just talking to all the different people who they come at problems from a different perspective or face similar things. And for me, that was huge.
All right. We're gonna start really soon, in about 2 minutes. I'm just waiting for Lani to jump on in. As you're tuning on in, let me know, where are you tuning in from? What city, what state? Some of you guys are our current clients. Some of you guys are just looking around inside of the community. Others are part of our membership, our Legends membership. So let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're watching this live, how is the weather over there for you guys? Mississippi, I see Joshua is tuning in from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Have you guys, do you guys remember Matilda? There's this movie Matilda, and the way that the kids spelled Mississippi is like Mississippi. Whenever I think of Mississippi, I think of Matilda, the movie. All right, so let me make sure Lani, we confirmed with her earlier, so I just want to make sure she's jumping on in. Give me 1 second. Hey, Lani.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. So we're doing our client showcase interview right now. I just want to make sure that you have the link for it.
Where will I go?
You just click into the StreamYard link. I'm sending it to you via text. You can tune in via. Yeah, it's in the text. It's also inside of Facebook Messenger, so you can click there, and in your email as well. You got it?
Open the space. No, it says open the space in Safari. What's that?
Oh, Safari is a browser, so you can open it up in Safari. It must be in your computer already. It must be in your phone already as well.
I'm still at home. I have no steps here yet. Let's see.
No worries. We're just waiting. You can tune in via whichever method. It's just one link, and you don't have to download anything to come in.
Well, it says check your camera and your mic.
Yeah, looks like you're making it. You're coming on in. Okay, so I'm gonna hang up here on the phone, and I'll see you inside of the StreamYard. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
See you soon. All right. Lani is coming on in. She's like, where is the interview? Oh, there she is. Let's go, Lani. Lani, are you there? You hear me?
Oh. What happened?
I hear you. I hear you.
But I cannot see myself.
Yeah, I think you checked your microphone setting, but the camera setting, you got to make sure it's the right camera. Are you tuning in via your phone or the laptop? Oh, it looks like you are coming in via your phone.
Oh, now I see myself.
We're good. Welcome, Lani. Let me see. I'll make you bigger.
Yeah. I'm still at home.
Well, you have a beautiful home. I love your chandelier.
Thank you.
So yeah, this client showcase interview is gonna be me and you hanging out. It's pretty chill. A lot of the questions I'm gonna ask is your journey and what did you consume in order for you to get the success that you did. So it's like us hanging out, as well as it's for people who might not know about you, but they know me from my audience, and then now you get the benefit because some people might be interested in what you have to offer from my audience. And so I see it as a mutual, sharing your story, and it's like a win-win scenario for both of us. So with that said, I like to start off the interview with thank you, Lani, for showing up today from the comfort of your beautiful home. I would like to, for those of my audience who don't know your story, I would like for you to share what series of events led you into this crazy world of monetizing online and internet money, helping people.
Well, I'm just really learning it, and I just enrolled with you maybe not even a month, about maybe 3 weeks. Uh, I've been in Facebook maybe since 2009, and always sharing what I do to people, anything that I think that they can learn from what I'm doing for that day, and I always share it. So, but it's a quiet Facebook community for me. I mean, it's just always me uh, doing things, and I just keep going no matter what, audience or no audience. I just like if I'll go to one house and something had happened to the patient. By the way, I'm home. I'm an serial entrepreneur for all things senior, like home health, hospice, in-home care, wellness clinic, infusion clinic, assisted living facilities, all things senior. And I love what I do. But so for many years, I just been sharing with a group. It's so quiet, like I said. But then last year, about September, so me and my husband travel a lot. But I have quite a few messages like, look, you've been sharing this for a long, long time. We want to learn from you, like the business now. I said, oh yeah, why not? Why not teach the business then? So that's why I start searching about, because I'm handicapped with the technology. I searched about maybe 4 or 5, like what you do, Kim. But when I saw your ad, I feel like I can trust you, or maybe I will not be insulted not knowing technology because that's my handicap. I don't even know how to type. But I learned through Facebook I can do text and answer, everything by phone. In fact, right now, because I don't have laptop of my own, but once I'm in the office, I have like 3 or 4 with my staff. So when I enrolled with you, I got the idea just the very first day when I attended in your challenge, day one, and you said, do this and put, you want to help 10 people now to do what you do or something like that. So I put that in there. Oh my God, I have like 75, like, oh yes, yes. I like, oh, so it's not really quiet. They just been observing me over the years when I started from nothing. Then I opened this business. Then 3 years later, I opened another one. Then 3 years later, I unassisted living until all more than 16 years now. So they just been kind of just there. So when I said that, oh my God, San Antonio, Austin, Texas, McAllen, Texas, like, yes, I want to do what you're doing because I've been watching you. I'm not motivated for the day because all senior wisdom I put every day because I want to help people. That's just my nature. So I promised them, okay, maybe we can talk about that January 6th. And that's why I'm in a hurry. Like, what will I do? I don't know what to do. But we did very, very well. Priyanka was on us almost every little thing that my staff's questioning her, like, how are we gonna do this? How are they gonna pay? How are they gonna I said, and Priyanka said, just relax, we can make it, we can make it. Oh, we only have 1 week. But people attended. I have 52 people paid. They paid. And now I have 2 that paid right away for the packages that I want to sell to them. And I have quite a few that they want me to go to McAllen, to Austin, Texas, to yeah. So yeah, so thank you so much, Kim. I'm just starting really. We didn't even have the chance to really advertise like what you're doing, like basically answering them and all that. So meanwhile, we're just doing individual, and every now and then we are trying to do the group convert program strategy. Yeah, so it's amazing that we're just starting it and then we pull it through.
I love that you're like, I don't even know technology. Like there's
I
the
really
phone.
don't. So every time I'm facing Priyanka, I have like 2 or 3 with me. Yeah, okay. Oh, well, she said do this. Okay, okay. Yeah. But I have a
So,
good feedback with the attendees.
mhm.
Very, very good feedback. And I love what they said. So I'm really happy.
Oh, I love that, Lani. You take massive action. You did the exercise in the 5-day training, and you're like, okay. And then you jump into the program. You're
Yeah.
like, let's go.
We have, I said, we cannot do 5 days because I told them that I'll share what I do in just one day. So we did it from 1 o'clock until about 5 p.m. But I did it by session, just like the challenge.
Mhm.
I kind of, at least I have an idea from what you're doing. So
Yeah.
like section by section. So I'm pretending that, okay, this is day 1, this is day 2, this is day 3. So I kind of do it that way. And yeah, it was okay. It was good.
So I love to ask this question because you mentioned the numbers. You said, "Hey, 57 people join. I'm in this program for 3 weeks." So I like to do this for the reel of the video, and this is something I teach you to do too when you interview your clients. What is time to first win for you in terms of, okay, you got into the program, you're like, okay, this is a win, and then time to return on your investment, and how long did it take for you to see
I'll
your
say 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks? All right, awesome. I love
I was
that.
not expecting it. I wasn't expecting that it will happen that way. I thought it's just gonna be it's just gonna be quiet. But because I already put the value with the with my community, so the trust been built. You know, it's the trust. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then what was your revenue in the 3 weeks for your 1-day challenge?
So if you do the other 2 packages of 10,000 each, and then every one of them paid $37. So I haven't computed it yet.
I did the math for you.
Yeah,
I just want you to say the number.
Okay.
It comes to about 21,000, 22,000.
Okay.
So around there.
Minus the location. Oh, I gave them snacks and then my staff. So yeah. So let's say return have been maybe let's say about 11,000 profit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. But we even really use everything that Priyanka was telling us to do. You know, answer this now. Every time, put all the emails and stuff like that. So every day you can kind of. So we have very limited time, but we did it. So maybe next time we're gonna be much better because we can kind of follow up those inquiries and then automation. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Priyanka told me that you just sent people to an invoice link. You're like,
Yeah,
here,
but eventually, the strike happened after like 2 days before. So those that's kind of late. I mean, like, oh, we want to join, we want to join, we want to attend. Okay, you go to the stripe, you know. So they eventually it's going to. Oh yeah, it's working, it's working. We were all excited in the office.
how what did you consume or what did you do from the work that was involved when you got into Ignite? I love to ask that question because sometimes I get asked the question, hey Kim, what is the work that's involved? And I love to hear it from you so that they get the real answer from someone who has a group before and built a community and have a team. Like for you, how much work were you involved in the whole process, and what did you watch a million modules from our course? Did you how did you go about the material to get the success you have?
Oh, well, you per my staff because I'm not the one doing the thing. They're like, oh, it's all everything is ready. You just put in what you want to happen. So it's not bad. It's easy. Especially if you need technology, it's so easy then because I don't. But they said you just put in data there and just follow the instruction, and you have very nice staff because every time my secretary asking something, she will just go to what's that called? Slacks.
Slack.
Slacks, and then they will answer like what to do. And sometimes they'll call too. So it's really smooth sailing. Yeah.
Oh, I love
And
that.
Priyanka is the best. Oh my God. She's so patient with us. Priyanka, we don't know what to do. We're stuck now. Because we were doing it from outside. So when we realized that, oh, everything can just be done inside the group convert, like, oh wow, it's easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So you didn't even have, so it was your team mostly talking to Priyanka, and
I'm
then you
always
show up.
there. Yeah, I'm always
Yeah.
there, just looking how they're doing it. Yeah.
So for a lot of people who are, you don't have a lot of mental resistance to doing stuff because you've been a serial entrepreneur, and a lot of our clients who enroll they own multiple businesses. That's like their MO. There's still some hesitation in terms of seeing if this will work, even if they have a group for a long time. And what in you made you go, okay, I'm just gonna do this, even if I don't know technology, even if my group seems silent and dead for a long time. What was in you that allowed you to overcome the skepticism? Because there's a lot, especially if you're not in the online space, and especially if you're not technical, a lot of people see this world as like, fake or not real until they experience it and it's real. So what is it about you, Lani, and your team and how you are that allowed you to believe in everything and move forward with it with so much speed?
Well, I believe I've been putting value already in the community, so in my own group, in my own environment. So when I said I want to do this, the support is there because the value been given to them for quite a while. Yeah.
You're like, it's time.
Yeah, it's time to
16
harvest.
years.
Although really, I had no plan, but it was them saying like, "Look, you've been in this space and been helping us because sometimes I'll go to a client and then like after that I came out from the house of the patient and I'll tell them, look, this case they're fighting, and I will be in the courthouse for them to settle the situation because they are not prepared as to what happened to the parents, things like that. So they just like, oh yeah, so we need to make sure we have will and trust or else the siblings will be fighting. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So for you, who is like the best fit type of person that would be able to succeed with this program? And I love that you already have success because that's the way we design it. We're like, you come in, you launch, and then you're gonna see results, and then that you're not even running ads like us. You don't even have
No,
any
we were
automation.
not able to run the ads yet. No, we have no time. It, but that's why I said maybe if you do it again, it's gonna be much better because there will be like emailing them every day, then following up, and then running the ads, and so we can have more. We have also Zoom like 4 or 5, Canada, New Jersey, I think it's Colorado. Yeah, maybe 5 and Zoom, paid. So I'm excited for our next one. Wherein we can do this automation thing.
Oh yeah, like this process can be automated, just like how you saw an ad that led
Right.
to a conversation, and then you were introduced to it. You weren't a yes right away. You went through the 5-day training, and then you became a yes. So it's very much, you can pump up, you can have other audiences besides your own that you've been nurturing for a long time.
Yes. So basically, maybe next one will be all like online, like
Mhm.
what you're all doing, like 3 or 4 days every day. Is it nighttime better than daytime? Which in your experience, which one?
In my experience, people will wake up and carve out the time if they know ahead of time. We
I
have people tuning in from 2 a.m. their time, because they just carve, as long as they know the time, they will carve out the time because it's that important for them.
I see.
And so it really comes down to what time zone you're comfortable with. So
Okay.
are
So
you a
whatever
night
time I
person? Are
want.
you a morning
Yeah.
person? Yeah, it's you, because you get to show up exactly as yourself, who you are, and we want you to be in really good energy and as you are. So I love that you're very giggly. I always say you are the client you attract, and you're very like Priyanka and me. We laugh like a lot. So I love
Oh, by
that.
the way, Mutita. Yeah,
Mutida, yeah.
yeah. So we had a good conversation, maybe more than an hour the day before I'm about to present. So she gave me good nuggets also, like how you gonna do that to kind of entice them, like to make it more appealing. Like in each session, then you go back and kind of summarize, and so you'll emphasize the value that you've been giving to them. So it's up to them to buy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mutita is one of our coaches.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
many coaches or how many of my team members did you
Three,
communicate?
Priyanka, John, technology for John, and Mutita for kind of like any whatever things I need. So it was good. It was good. It made me feel like you can do this because it's my first time in public. Like, oh my God. My husband told me, "Why are you doing this? You don't need all this." I said, "You know me. I always want to help." He was so nervous. Like, why are you doing this to us?
Why are you doing this to us? Why are you going online?
But after that, he was so proud. Like, oh my God, I didn't know you have the talent of talking to this person. I said, I don't have a talent. It's just me. It's just from me. And they feel it that way. Just like you. When I was listening to you, said, oh, this one I think is real. Because nowadays, there's so many people.
Yeah, I call it a warm, it's a warm invitation to come and work with
Yeah,
us.
okay.
Yeah, that's what ends up happening. But you said, so take me through the feeling of being nervous, of like thinking, okay, it's my very first time. Take me through that, and how was your husband skeptical of the whole
Oh,
thing?
very, very much. Why are you gonna do this? Why are you gonna help people? You're gonna tell them how to do what you're doing, and then they will be all your competitions. I said, look, we are old. I'm done. Let them, let them do what I did because I know it helps me. I started from nothing, Yeah. So if they have dreams, if they have the belief in themselves, then they can be very successful. Yeah.
Yeah, and this niche that you're in is very specific. I know the senior care, senior homes. Like I volunteered at a convalescent home when I was in high school. So
Uh-huh.
like I've been in homes, and I saw how like they really help. I just at that time, high school, I didn't understand the business model of it, but I've heard that it is very lucrative and it is very it's helping people, a lot of people as well. So
Yeah.
what got you into this particular niche? Because it's so specific. It's not like, hey, I'll teach you how to, do organic marketing. It's not like a lead gen kind of thing. It's niche down to senior care and facilities, which you own multiple. So it's like, what got you into that particular field and have you be interested in that?
Well, I'm a nurse and I love being a nurse. But I was working in ICU, and every time I'm about to eat, something is going on. The doctor will like, they're disturbing me. Every time I'm just about to eat, hey Lani, the patient's family there, they want to talk to you. And hey Lani, I'm about to eat. Hey Lani, the doctor wants to talk to you. I said, I need to have time freedom. I mean, I was when I was younger. And then sometimes I'm just going to the bathroom, and then they'll, hey, they need you there. I was like, oh my God, I need to research on something wherein I can eat even 30 minutes straight and eat really properly. Oh, yeah. So, because I'm not from here, I came from the Philippines. So I keep researching and studying books about how can I have time freedom. And all the answers I got from those books that I was reading is to have a business. So I was thinking of something what I can do. So I failed many, many things until I I started volunteering with the seniors on my days off because I have two full-time jobs as a nurse, open heart nurse, and I'm single mom with three kids.
Oh wow.
I know. So it was very hard. Everybody telling me don't do that because you just can't survive. You don't know anybody here. And so when I was discussing that with my church nurse, I said, I want to have time freedom. And I was reading these books, Robert Kiyosaki, then the very first book I read, The Secret also, Manifestation, stuff like that. And then it says there, you can only have time freedom if you are in business wherein you make money even if you're not even there. You don't have to clock in and clock out. And I believe in it. And I keep searching on something, but I'm a person that always help, even if I don't have anything, even just labor or my time. So accidentally I was at the mall and I saw the sailors, like 30 of them waiting. I was done with my shopping. When I was coming back, I said, they're still there waiting. So I approached them. I said, what are you waiting for? Oh, we're looking for a taxi and the ship is about to leave. I said, okay, let me ask the security guard. Maybe I can bring you to the ship because you're about to leave. It's 30 of them that will be left behind. So, and then the security guard said, that's not too far. It's just 5 minutes from the mall to the port. I said, okay, I only have a small car. Okay, five of you. I was off, my only one day off. Five of you come to me. So I was doing back and forth for this. And every one of them was giving me money. Every one of them, like, here, here. I didn't count it. I didn't even want to accept it. I said, no, 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 no. I just want to help you because I'm done and I'm off anyway. So you can go to the ship. And that's just click in my mind. I said, oh, maybe this is the business that God wants me to do. And then the captain, the very last person that rode in my car, he has this little phone card thing, but there was none in the US during that time, nothing. So he said, like, here, if you can do this for us in our next trip, you're gonna make a lot of money. So I called the 1-800 number. I said, oh, we don't have branch in America. This is all in Europe. But I called them anyway. And he's like, oh, you need to have 50,000 to buy this card so you can use that in US because we're gonna make one that 1-800 where they can call in the US. I said, I don't have that money. I have 2,000 in my 401k. Maybe you can help me with 4,000, with 2,000. Oh no, no, no. And so he said, okay, how about 10,000? I said, oh, I can borrow 10,000. So yes, but then the problem, how can I sell it? Because I don't know. I have no idea. So I was in uniform. I went to the ship. They won't let me in. The security guard said, no, you need to have a business name. You need to follow all the regulations to get in. So I said, oh, I wasted my 10,000 because I cannot sell this unless I go to the ship, to the sailors, so they can call and call their family. I was about to leave. I was in my white uniform, but the guy was shouting like from the inside the refinery, hey, hey, nurse, nurse, we've been waiting for you for a long, long time. Where are you? Just arrived just now. And I said, oh my God. So I went in. And then when I was in the ship, I told them that I'm not here as a nurse. Well, you are the quarantine nurse, right? I said, Captain, I'm not a quarantine nurse. I'm here to sell phone cards. That captain jumped. I like, he announced it overhead. All the sailors came. 5 minutes. My 10,000 is gone. But then something had happened. 911 happened. So I cannot go to the ship anymore. So I opened from that income because I was making so much money with the phone cards. I was the queen of phone cards. Yeah. So then I opened a restaurant, but it was hit by Hurricane Katrina. Then I opened a gasoline station. It was hit by Hurricane Rita. Then
Oh
I
my
opened,
gosh.
I know. Then I opened a franchise company called Tops Burger Grill because I kept looking for my time freedom because in the book it says you need to be in business to have time freedom. So I was just following that. And then I opened a Tops Burger Grill and it was hit by Hurricane Ike. So I was broke, nothing. But I still continue going to the church and helping the seniors. And so I was verbalizing like, this is really my passion. I wish I have money to open senior care business, the home health care. And the guy was listening. Oh, I've been here all the time when you are here. I'll give you 100,000. Open your business. And
Wow.
that's the beginning. From home health, I paid him after 1 year, you know, and then save money and open a care home. Now we have 4 assisted living. Then I open hospice company. Then therapy company. Then now I have a CNA school and I have all this hydration and rehab thing. So yeah, it's everything seniors. Yeah, God is good.
Oh, I love that story. Oh my gosh. So many points where you could have given up because you're like, well,
I
another
know.
hurricane just hit me.
Everyone could have like, oh, give up. But every time I'm eating while I'm working as a nurse, every time it's happening like that. I can't even eat the whole 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, I really need to be in business. I believe so much in that book. I still have the book. It's like all crumpled and everything. Uh, uh, by Napoleon Hill.
Think and Grow Rich.
Think and Grow Rich. It's a brown color. It's all because I just keep reading the book and Robert Kiyosaki. But I read many
Rich
many
Dad Poor
books.
Dad.
Yeah, but God is good. So it's time to return to people what I learned. But it's really patience and consistency and focus. Like I mean, I was telling them, uh, my charge nurse told me you cannot do in business, Lani, because then she wrote a big letter, hemoglobin. Okay, read this one. And I said, hemoglobin. You see, over here in the hospital, they cannot even understand you. And then you're gonna open your own business. You cannot even pronounce the hemoglobin. Because I always say it, hemoglobin, hemoglobin. And the doctor cannot understand me. So every time I'm talking to the doctor, because I'm open heart, so we always give the result of the hemoglobin hematocrit for the blood level because they can be bleeding. So every time I said, Doc, here is the result, and I will put the phone to my secretary, hospital secretary. Here, say that for me. Yeah. Anyway, so that's it. Oh, they love that story. They really love that story because I could have given up really for all those hurricanes and just nothing.
Yeah. You have a perseverance. It's like Lani finds a way. Whatever it is, Lani will find a way to get a full lunch.
Yeah,
Lani will
I
find
like
her lunch.
30 minutes. Time freedom to eat good food and properly and can chew it. But it was very hard. It was very hard because 3 kids. I was sleeping in my car most of the time for about 3 years. I have no good sleep because I'm doing my business in the daytime and I was working at nighttime. So every time I will, my books, it says nursing book, but inside it's all about business. I'm computing. I was hiding it. And then on my break time, that 30 minutes, I don't eat anymore. I sleep. I sleep in my car with my alarm because the next day I have to take care of the business. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, so I was pretending this guy, he's Vietnamese. Oh, by the way, the guy that helped me, Vietnamese. Are you Vietnamese?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
Vietnamese.
Yeah. He came back later because he went to Vietnam after that, and then I paid him. I have never seen him, never talked to him after a while. This last year, November, he came back and he called me, like, Lani, I'm so broke now. I said, brother, come here. Let's open a business. I'll help you. So he came. I didn't realize he was pretending. He pretended that he was nothing. He was testing me.
Oh, but he had money.
Oh yeah, I still have all the businesses he had.
He was just seeing if you're a good person.
Yeah, I said, brother, oh my God, I'm so sorry to hear what happened to you. But yes, come here, come to the office, and we'll figure out whatever we can do together. No problem. You changed my life. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that story. Oh my gosh. I feel like I lived it. I feel like the way that you tell your story, I just lived the story with you. Right
And you
now.
know, in my office, because I cannot rent an office, so I was keep going to this guy that owns a big office, and I said, I just rent this little table. I just want your address. And he said, no, but every day from work I will come by. And he's like, please, just that table, please. Eventually he gave up, like, okay, 6 months only. Use this address, okay? 6 months only. So I will pretend in my other, in like I'm in the table. If the phone was ringing, I will cover my mouth. Like one is the cardboard and a handkerchief in the fan. So if I, the phone ringing, I will answer. This is our gentle healthcare. May I help you? But I'm covering it with handkerchief. And then they say, oh, I want to speak to the HR. Okay, hold on. Let me connect you to the HR. Then I'll get the cardboard. This is how can I help you? Because I need to pretend like it's a big company for that. You need to have a good address. You need to have, based on the book I was reading. I was just keep following, like, okay, so this is what I need to do. Oh, I need to have a good address. I was just following that innocently. I was never giving up. Oh my goodness. Well, every time I remember, I have so many, I mean, like, I was so sleepy because I had a busy day that day. So I still have to go to work because I need to pay bills, right?
Yeah.
I have to go to the restroom. I have to sleep in the toilet bowl.
Oh no.
I know. And then every time knocking the door, is somebody there? I will flush it.
Oh
I
my
mean,
gosh, Lani.
yeah, it was sweat, blood, and tears, really. Well, I'm laughing now, but during that time, it was yeah. So now we using all these automations you have, I think I can help a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited for you because we have clients who have multiple physical businesses that they either sell off. Well, that's not gonna happen to you, but one of the things is their online world eclipse the online income, eclipse all the local business because it's very little overhead costs.
Yeah.
As you can see, you can do it from wherever you are
Yeah.
and be completely yourself. So it's really
So this year gonna be more on like a lot of people I can help because for the last few years, like 5 years already, every now and then I entertain, like, can I open a business? I said okay, but I'm not paying attention. So they'll come and then they pay me, and sometimes they just do the Zoom 250 per hour. That's what I charge, and still they do it, but not really focusing on those things. But when they suggested, like, hey, you can make money and help a lot of people, because I have scholarships, I help. I don't want to no one knows it, but I help a lot of people at the way in the Philippines. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, sending them to school, opening a small clinic so people will not die because it's remotely, they are far. So before they go to the city, they need to have emergency treatment, but they cannot. So when by the time they arrive in the city, they didn't make it. So at least they have first treatment. Then you go to the city, then they survive. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Oh,
yeah. It feels so good. I just feel like your people probably feel the way I feel about you. It's like you're such a great person, and whatever you do, you really go for it. And it's
yeah,
that's the
that was I
reason why
was
they say
telling
yes.
Priyanka. Priyanka said maybe you can add, maybe don't do it January 6th. Do it maybe February somewhere in February. I said no, I can't. I already told them this is the day. I can't because that's just me. And if I say it, I have to. It has to happen. No matter what happens, it has to happen. No matter what. So yeah.
Yeah, no matter what, because it's a promise you make to yourself, and it's something
Yeah,
that you're not
yeah.
gonna break.
Yeah, and I told him that, like, okay, next year, January 6th, I'll start sharing the business part now. Because I was sharing to them like all the values that they can learn from my clients' experiences, but never about the business part. So everyone like, what if you teach us also? I said, oh yeah, no problem. I can do that because now Senior Tsunami is here. We we cannot attend to all our clients. We are short, always short. So if some people will do this, then the elderly will get some help. Yeah,
Yeah, the baby boomer generation is,
it's
I
here
think,
now. It's here
bigger. It's
now. Yeah,
bigger than the other generations, right?
it's true. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So even now more than ever, it's like we need
Yeah.
your
One.
help.
Yeah. One of the attendees. I mean, I I was teary eyed when I was listening to her when she was interviewed. I was teary eyed. She felt that I really want to help them. It was nice. It was nice. So thank you so much, Kim, because we are just really starting. In fact,
I know it's been like a month.
yeah. So once we learn other what you do,
3 weeks.
following up in all those, because Priyanka was showing to us like, okay, the following day you do this, you email them, Oh, we don't have the email list yet.
No email, no text campaign, no landing page. Freaking go. Here's my Venmo link and a Facebook group.
Yeah,
That's like
yeah, yeah.
minimum viable launch.
But your idea is really good because you are already in that Facebook community, so and you've been giving values. So when I heard you with that, well, it's time to make money. But you are really, really right. And like, oh yeah, it makes sense. But how will I do it? I don't even know how to type. So Priyanka said, don't worry, your people, okay, let's do it with your people.
Don't worry, you people. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, so we got it. So thank you so much for your team. I mean, I have many stories that you just gonna
Yeah.
every day I do
for
senior wisdom. They love senior wisdom. It kind of inspire them. Like to start the day, they have senior wisdom. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, thank you, Kim. Mhm.
I love that. I want to wrap this up with a few questions, which is
Okay, okay.
how does your husband feel about what you're doing now? He was like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us?" Now,
I
what
was
does he
I was
say?
looking at him when I was doing it. It's like I didn't know you have that talent. You can let the people listening to you, they can feel your sincerity of really of helping them. Because he was listening the whole time. Because I just remarried. It's not just 3 years. Because all those years I was married to my businesses. I committed myself to the just a business.
You're married to a business.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So when it got stabilized, and so, but we were together for a long time. I just don't want to commit. But when it's kind of stabilized, we got married. But just recently, it's not a long time ago. So that's why he doesn't know much about me. And I didn't realize that I can speak because I have that. Remember that my charge nurse told me that you have that accent. How can people understand what you're talking? But if you're sincere, it's from your heart, and it just comes.
Yeah, it just comes out. Hopefully I can hear you because now you're muted, or I think you muted yourself by mistake, Lani. Wait, give me 1 second. Can you unmute yourself? Can you click and unmute yourself? Let me see. For some reason, I can't hear you. Let me see the audio. Darn it. I think your audio just cut out, Lani. Are you able to hop out and hop back in again to close this interview out? Are you able to X out and then come back in? Because the audio, suddenly I can't hear you. I think you pressed something. You pressed something and now I can't hear you. Hey guys, if you're watching us right now, because I see you guys are saying hello, yeah, right there. Hello. Let me know if you can hear Lani, or is it just me? Is it just me? Huh. Lani, I'm gonna kick you out. Can you jump back in? So I'm gonna kick you out here. Kick from the studio. Can you jump back in? Christine tuned in. Hey, Christine. Oh my gosh, that was such a fun interview with Lani. So freaking hilarious. I'm gonna see if Lani can jump back in and close up this interview. All right. Yeah, she's a nurse. She's jumping back in. I see her messages. Yeah, so to recap Lani's story, she wanted to become an entrepreneur because she was a nurse and she couldn't finish eating her food, her lunch. And she read The Secret. She also read Think and Grow Rich. And oh, she's back. Lani, you were back.
Can you
are back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. I think you just, I think it just like glitched up, which technology does that sometimes. It's totally fine. But I'm glad you're back to wrap this
Sorry.
up. I love your story. Christine is like, hey, it's nice to hear another nurse's story. And Christine is also a nurse. She's also
that's
in the
great. Yeah.
But yeah, oh my gosh, I just love it. This is the reason why we do what we do, Lani, and it's because we know so many Facebook group owners who serve their community for years, for free. And it's just now they can go and figure out how to have a system in order to monetize. But really, it helps you help others. It helps you amplify your help.
Yeah, so thank you for you. Now I can reach a lot of people with dreams because what I do can be done by anyone else. Because my strategy. Oh, one good thing, Kim. Oh my gosh, this is very very important. Priyanka told me I need to have something that I can share to them in a like a formula. So we figure out because of after I told her about my structure of what I do, she said, Lani, you can do this. It's beautiful. Tell them like starting the business and think of something. So I got this formula. Start three S. Start, scale, sustain. And they love that when I was explaining that by session, they just love that like because in this business you cannot survive if you have no connection with doctors and clinics and hospitals. I don't have any connections. I did it the other way. But once you got that trust in the nurture your community, your little environment, you don't need those people that you pay them with lots of marketing or begging them to give you clients. No. I have this, I call it pasaw method. And they understood after like, because how will I survive without no doctor's connection, no hospital connections? And I survived nurturing your clients like as if every one of your clients is your one client, as if you're that only one client you have. Yeah, every one of them. That's why if I'm in the office, they don't want me to be there because whoever called, if I'm around, if I'm not traveling, we have to go. I go. Money or without money, let me help that client. Yes.
Yeah, it's genuine. You have genuine desire to help, and you've been doing it all your life. I just love it. And so what you said was the formula. That's part of what
Yes,
we figure
Priyanka.
out with you.
Yeah, Priyanka emphasized that. So I'm really, really thankful with your team. Like, because I don't know, like, how will I present that? How will Priyanka said, no worries, Kim already figured that out. You know, this because we were so worried. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna say? So Priyanka said, like, just get into the group convert and just do that. Because every one of my people are like, okay, so we have to do this. We have to type it. We have to put the slides and all that. No, 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 no. Go inside. So now it's easier because we were inside already. So oh yeah, okay. So we just do this. We just answer this, and then boom, 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 boom. Amazing! We have the result. Oh my God, genius, Kim. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me knowing nothing, like oh my God, look at the result is there. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. So you can. So that leads me to my next one of my last two questions, which is, can you do this without knowing a lot of technology? Can you do this without having an offer in place?
Oh,
You know, can
100%.
you do this?
100%. Because you just answer whatever Kim's in that convert in that program there. Just follow that and answer it, you know? Then after that it just boom, everything is there. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, we have a software that lets you that writes out everything you're supposed to
Right.
say. What's your offer? Just
Yes.
your messaging in a few clicks. It just
Right.
builds it
So
out for you.
yeah, so anybody can. If I'm the one, if I don't know anything, I survive. But I know, Kim, next time it's gonna be very, very well. I think we can have 100 people because that one without any advertising is we have 52. So you know, it will.
Yeah, what does the future look like for you now that you know what you know, and that there's more? You just are in this space for a little bit, 3 weeks. There's so
Yeah,
much more to
I
it that you don't know, but but like how has your world shifted the way you
okay.
see things?
Well, I am excited about reaching out a lot of people with dreams to do what I do. So now I hope the Zoom has been recorded because it's our first if we, I just realized last night because when I was checking my email, two or about four, like, can we buy the recorded Zoom? I said, oh, I didn't even think about that. so now I'm gonna find out because if they did, then we can sell that thing. So now this is I can see the automation will be happening. Like even if I'm traveling, they can still do and learn from what I do.
Yeah, because you and your husband travel a lot, right?
Oh
So
yeah, we
you're
travel every month, every 1 or 2 months. We're going to Canada. Yes.
Are
So
you
I said,
looking at him?
yeah. So I said the answer is automation. That's the answer. So don't worry, don't worry. They can get it. They can buy it from the Zoom.
So, so Lani, if someone's on the fence to joining Ignite, what would you say to them? And then after that, tell me where my audience can go and find you and become a part of your world. Because, like you said, anyone can do this if this is their dream to be able to start their own business, to have a longer lunch, especially if they're a nurse, that they can go and find you. So, versus if a person is on the fence and they're really thinking about joining, but they're just still on that fence, what would you say? And then second is, where can we find you?
Yeah. Kim's program, I'll say, is really amazing and it works. It is simple too. So if you are just like me, my people just follow what is inside, and we just keep answering the questions there. Then eventually it will just happen. Like she made it in a way that after all you did all your answers to that question, she summarizes it for you that it looks really nice. Yeah. So anyone can do it. If I can do it, otherwise you just have somebody that knows how to read and follow it. Yeah. Mhm.
Awesome. I love it. So you're saying, hey, don't worry about it. If you just come in, you just
Yeah.
follow the steps.
Just get inside your group convert and then just follow the instructions there. Even the payment, imagine even the payment. I mean, amazing. Like, so you can do the payment there too. Yeah. So we tried it. Like, hey, it worked. Somebody paid in the Stripe. I mean, I said, yeah, it's in my bank. Oh my god, it's funny, but
They don't have to mail you a check.
Yeah, that's right. Just imagine everything in that already, so you didn't have to worry about how you can connect with somebody liking whatever you're doing. Then they can, oh, okay, this is good. They can pay right away. So that's really nice. Yeah.
I love that, Lani. And that to end our interview, I love being able to connect with you after your wins. So this is your first win. It's like 3 weeks into the program, and you're like, "Damn, this is what I did." But as you grow and things are more automated, and you're able to reach people, and you're still traveling with your husband once a month, once every 2 months, then you can say, "Look, this is." Not only can you do this in a way where it's very much you don't know technology, you don't know, there's no website, there's nothing, but you have a group and you have a message and you can go and talk. Even if you don't have a message, we create that message with you.
Right. Yeah.
You can
Kim
still do it.
does that. I mean, like, if no message, she has people that can, like, okay, so what is that really what you do? You want to share to people, you know? Oh, yeah, it's in there. So you just put it in there and it will happen.
Just put it in there. It's going to happen. And then what money into my bank?
Yeah, the very first time in Priyanka said, like, okay, you want to see the result now? I said, yeah. We jumped like, oh my God, it's all there. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's nice.
Okay, Lani, I love
Yeah.
this time spent with you. This will not be our last get together. I really want to see when you sell over 100, 200, 300 people.
I think
be
it
able
will
to do that.
happen. It will happen once we learn more about what you do and teaching us more and and it, Priyanka and Mutina is Mutina. They are really they want really you really to be successful. Because sometimes I feel like, oh, what if I no, Priyanka, I don't think I can do this. Yes, you can. Look at the messages. You can tell people. Yeah, but my husband told me like, why are you doing this to us? But now we are okay. We made it. So everything will be. I think the next time will be really really much better. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
So,
Especially
Lani,
maybe if we do all this automation, like the email is all done, like the next day. Oh, we haven't even done that. So where are we gonna get clients? Yeah, but your group convert style with your own Facebook community, really, yeah, it's a you're genius. Because
well, thank you, Lani.
without you telling us that, I will never even think that. Why not? I've been giving values anyway. Then the more I will do this, I'm getting paid too, but I can reach more people. I can reach more people and help them too, especially in other places. You know, uh, I have a 9:30 Zoom with Pakistan people. They just want to know how to start an assisted living. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So there are so many businesses that they can follow, but if they do my pasaw method, they don't have to be at the mercy of the case managers. They don't have to be. They can survive without those.
Good, good. I'm glad. So, Lani, this will be our last conversation. I love having these talks with you. It's just so amazing. Where can people find you and get into your energy and find out more about you right now? I know you don't have like all the tech stuff set up, but at least they can find you in your group or they can find you online.
Facebook, Lani Cabral Pasao. Um, then, yeah, mostly Facebook. I don't have. We opened the Instagram, but I think Priyanka told us how to make it connected. Like with I'm doing something, it will go to Instagram. So whatever I put in Facebook now is now going to Instagram. So that's good. But I don't know Instagram, not yet. But that's what we will do. We will be doing Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. But I don't know how to do those things yet. But it's probably if I can do
It's
Facebook, then
coming.
I can.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Watch out, internet. Lani is coming.
Yeah, but yeah, so if you want to open senior care business, I have it all. And you can call me or text me my number if you want to.
Oh.
832
All right, let me write that down. 832
276 3033.
All right. So this is Lani's number. If you want to communicate with her and find out more about her world, just find Lani online at Lani Cabral Pasao, Pasao. And Lani's world is nice. I like Lani's world. It's very it's very it's very gritty. It's a lot of like you said, blood, sweat, and tears that led to the success. So although you're very such a bubbly person and you're like so nice, I know underneath there is like a lion, like like a very strong-willed person that yeah, I just see that in you, and I love your story. So continue winning, Lani, and And we hope to continue seeing you in Ignite. We're so excited for the growth, and we're so excited that we changed your husband's opinion.
He's
About this
not
world.
scared now. Now, when I start selling this, the one that we did, when we start selling that, then he will believe more. That yeah. So plus, the main thing is we help people because it can be done. They just don't know.
Yeah.
In other places, you have to pay 50,000 for all those things. And I don't. They can be their own if they want to. They just have to ask me and pay every now and then a little bit, Or if they want the whole packages, it's better because you have everything in there, like policy and procedures, the employee file, admission packet, the letters, what to say when they're just inquiring, things like that. It's all in that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the genius for the senior care. You figured out how to
Yes.
have that successful.
How to be in these new things now with all this technology. Yeah, I'm really looking forward and so excited of what will happen once we adopted all your strategies. Oh my God, I don't know, but imagine many people that we can help with that. Many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not about, for you, you own so many businesses. It's not about more money at this point. It's really about helping and giving back. And it's nice that they are paying you because they show up. People who pay attention to the material and actually do the work. So it's wonderful. This is what I always say. People will show up. People will play all in, full out when they are putting in that investment themselves. They're going to show up in a bigger way for their own self and their own family. So I love that. All right, Lani, I got to bounce. I love this interview. I don't want it to end, but we're ending it now. You guys go ahead and follow Lani Cabral Paseo online. You saw her number pop up here. You can go ahead and text her. And then Lani, so the next steps I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back into the green room. You can X out so you can go about your day and have fun.
Yeah. By the way, Priyanka advised me to have a separate business account. So Lani Cabral Pasao is just really my normal day-to-day thing. So we created this Successful Carepreneurs. It's brand new. All things about just business. Because in my profile, I do many things. I dance, whatever. So if you just want business, please go to the Successful Carepreneurs. And you can ask questions there, and I always answer at night time if you have questions. It's brand new. It's Priyanka just told me to create one. So those just interested in business will just be in that place.
Yeah, Successful Carepreneurs.
Yeah, Successful Carepreneurs. Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Lani. You have a beautiful home. You have a beautiful heart, a soul. I love it. And have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you.
Bye. So I just removed Lani from stage and she is going about her day. If you guys are wondering and if you want to join what it is that we do, which is monetizing from your group, make sure that you go to groupconvertignite.com/application. I'm going to be dropping the link there. Sounds like a mouthful. Groupconvertignite.com/application and apply to work with us. We, as you have heard from Lani, she doesn't know technology. She didn't even have an offer together. She has her website isn't even up. And all she has is a Facebook group that she has been nurturing and they felt dead. So what we did was we showed her how to really talk to her audience in a way where they see the value. And we gave her a signature message and an offer that she can now go and help the people who are looking for help from her. So, she's doing it fully as herself. So she could go and eat the longer lunches, just so she could go and help her people. So I love that. If that calls and that speaks to you, and you have been serving your community for a long time, even if it isn't on Facebook, let's say it's on TikTok or Instagram or LinkedIn groups or whatever other platform, and you are struggling for a way to put together a message and then go ahead and monetize it from it. And after you monetize it, let's say you don't know how to automate that process, then make sure that you fill out the application to come and work with us. And I'll see you on the other side. All right. We're going to have another interview with a client on Friday. So I look forward to talking to Colin Watson on Friday. All right. If you have any questions whatsoever, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, and my team and I will be able to answer you.